Hey Ophiuchus, starting your reading at 17:07, 7 minutes past 5. Got the world on the back of the deck. There's a heaviness coming through. It feels like a big ending, end of a karmic cycle. There's a huge release, letting go, as there is collectively right now. Yeah, disappointment. It's like that feeling in the pit of your stomach, like no matter how joyful things are, no matter how much celebrations around you, it feels like not being able to shift from this lower state. It's very dense energy. Sorrow, loss. It's that thing of like the caterpillar, the uncomfortable era of the caterpillar before it flourishes into a butterfly, Ace of Wands. This is part of the transformation. It's not pretty, it's not comfortable, it's painful in some cases, to say the least. 10 of Cups, strength behind that. Yeah. It's like the emotional resilience, the emotional strength you're going to have at the end of this chapter, which it feels like this is something, let me move forward before I confirm, but already it feels like this is something that's coming to an end as quick as it starts, kind of thing. And not in terms of minutes, days, like, but in terms of the grand scheme of things of your life. It's not a long season, but it's heavy. It's like, don't sit in it, but don't run from it. Channel, transmute, healthy masculine energy, some kind of exercise, some kind of movement, maybe go for a run, something long distance, something you can channel the mental into, maybe jump on a bike or whatever it is, swimming, or some kind of extreme sport, maybe not, like, I don't know, something with stamina, something where you're going to need stamina, something that kind of gives you the luxury of being with yourself, going into your inner world, but that also has a future intention, I want to say. In terms of, it's like, okay, going for a run for miles, thinking and channeling into something or whatever, to kind of bask in the sorrow, release, transmute whatever's going on up there in here, and to really like drop into that, some kind of somatic practice, get into the body, being in the body, some kind of movement, one of the best forms of spiritual protection. Trauma gets stored in the body, memory in the body, physical. Things need to be released, shifted, transmuted. Sometimes things need to be kind of shaken up, shaken about in an intentional and channeled fashion. 111. But it's like when you finish that run and you're absolutely flabbergasted, what anchor have you prepared for yourself? It doesn't have to be a run. I'm just using this as an example to get the point across. It's like when you finish that run, how can you uplift yourself? Like, what is the intention, maybe, like, for example, maybe you've got a gym brand and you going for a run is helping you promote your business that you're really passionate about, it's purposeful, something like that, not just to come to the end of that and then continue to go down. It's like, find something to keep yourself moving forward, sowing seeds for the future while you're navigating this emotional cycle, but trust that while you're tending to yourself, the seeds that you've planted are blooming. Let me grab some cards, because it's like there's messages coming through about huge changes, but these are very rewarding changes. It's not comfortable, but you're falling, Hierophant. Yeah, it's like strength. Yeah, you're falling. Yeah, it's agony, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever it might be, maybe all of them. However, you're falling on your feet. Black cat energy. All you need to do is let go and trust that you'll fall exactly where you need to land. You know, it's like that thing when we fight what we can't control, whether that's physically, but this is coming through like emotionally, trying to orchestrate things in a certain manner that we actually can cause more of a ruckus. I'm seeing someone jumping out of a plane in a parachute, and it's like they're trying to be the parachute, you know, navigate it in a better way than the way it's just going to naturally pop out and do its thing. It's like now they're tangled up in the parachute. It's like, just let it go. Press the button, let it go. It's like, you've done your job. Give it up to God. Trust that there's so much more at play right now. Many things being orchestrated on your behalf that you have no control over. People, places, things, opportunities coming into your life, coming into your energy because of the work you've done. It's like you don't know when certain things are going to happen, how certain things are going to play out, where you need to be at what time, who you need to speak to, what you need to say yes to. Like, it's all unknown. But trust that the blessings that are unknown are better than anything you could orchestrate yourself right now. Remember that co-creation energy, you know, don't cut off your nose to spite your face right now. You're very aware you're in the midst of this huge transformation, 737, but continue to step with integrity. 37, antelope medicine, do what needs to be done for self, family, clan and nation. This has been coming up a lot recently, but obviously with the collective theme, it's not surprising. 3 of Pentacles, you know. If there's any resistance around money, any kind of dodgy relationship issues with money, this is all clearing. The tower we built, it had to collapse. It's like, in order for you to receive and create something new, you need to let go of the old. And certain things are being pushed out. It's like a birthing process right now. 6 of Cups, very karmic energy, guys, coming through with this. Some dodgy intentions in the bloodline. 6 of Cups, Knight of Cups, 9 of Cups. It feels like you could have been really battling it out with your ancestors, battling it out with yourself. Coming back to forgiveness. It's like, yeah, certain things need to be confirmed. Certain things are not okay. So that, you know, address what needs to be addressed, but then it's coming back to love, you know, and really that final act of love being letting go. Letting go of letting go of what others have done. This is coming through like family. This is coming through like, but not just that, it's many situations, but it feels like the most heartbreaking part of it is like, you know, your people. There's something here where it's like accepting and letting go, you know. Judge yourself 100 times before you judge another. It feels like human error, mistakes, you know. Even putting it from that point of view of like that caveman energy, yeah. That animalistic side, you know, we're all doing the best that we know with what we have. It feels like there's had to be it's been a difficult journey when it comes to forgiveness, but this has been necessary. And forgiving doesn't mean agreeing with certain people's actions, but it means trusting the divine reason for all things and not letting certain tendencies, behaviors, addictions rule over your life how maybe they have for others. Ace of Cups, yeah, it's a new day, it's a new dawn. Justice in your favor. The best you can do, 1717, is coming through with this 3 of Swords. Is that it's like, feel it, rest into it, it is what it is, but then use that as fuel. It's not here to bypass. It's not nice. It's not happy. It's not fun, but it's real and it's there, and to ignore it is only going to cause more turmoil. You don't need to amplify things. There's a journey of acceptance that you're going through right now alongside this, you know, preparation. And I'm seeing like someone set off for a race, you know, how they like push off at the start line. It's like you're already on that quick countdown energy, running this new race as certain things are leaving. Just because this new, I'm trying to think of the simplest way to say this, but it's like, just because the new life is good, don't, like, be mindful of feeling guilty or feeling shame or feeling like being hard on yourself for feeling away when you feel like you're too blessed to feel away. 111, like, you got nothing to complain about. No, you have everything to complain about. You had everything to complain about. Of course, you don't want to get stuck in that cycle of complaining, but acknowledge it for what it is. Moving on to blessed times, but accepting things as they are, as they have been, and letting it go, you know. Burn the book. Queen of Wands, past energy. Yeah. It's like if past you had met you now, it's like you wouldn't even recognize you. It feels like because of having to handle what you're handling right now, you don't even realize you're handling it because you're in the action of handling it. But in retrospect, when you realize what it is you've been handling and what this season truly was, this is gonna literally put you in such a confident state. Because it's like going to war with yourself, going to war with, you know, more than yourself, with your whole bloodline, the energy of that, Ace of Swords, the devil. Dance with the devil, rose with a crown. Temperance. Yeah, again, this karmic shenanigans, spiritual shenanigans, and it feels like things could be happening in your life that no one understands what is going on. There's no explanation for it, doesn't make sense, and it seems like you're very calm about things, or it's like you understand that, oh yeah, things are like this right now, and it doesn't make sense. It feels like that's exactly right. I'm being guided to give confirmation that, yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to others, but there's a knowing that it's not by accident what you're navigating at this time. Very intuitive, very aware, very tuned in, very connected to your spirit guides, to the, yeah, on the move, Chariot, future and near future energy, Hierophant. This is Phoenix rising from the ashes. This is elevation. This is moving onwards and upwards. This is letting go of people and places and things that you thought you never would be able to. This is healing from heartbreak that you thought you would never be able to. These feelings aren't going to be here forever. And it feels like in the moment, that's hard to believe. But very rapidly, like within the next month, the next couple of months, there's so much emotional fulfillment here. Very nourishing, something that you've set out to do, you're achieving, a level up, and being proud of yourself, having clarity. Yeah, King of Wands, Two of Swords. It's like, what are you doing it for? Something come through, I was talking to my mum, and it was like we were talking about stuff, and then I was like, because she was saying about how someone was like, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was about someone being happy and whatever, and I was like, okay, but like, would you be happy with that? Like, if you had everything you could ever ask for, you know, but you didn't have certain things, like certain family members, certain, you know, sentimental things, 522, would you really be happy, you know, with all the money in the world and all the luxuries, and, you know, have everything you could ever ask for on tap 24/7, but like, would you trade that all in just to have a day with your husband, a day, you know? And it's like, yeah, like, what does it all really mean once you've got it? It's an experience, but it's like the foundations, the fundamental is like, what does it really mean? It feels like you've had some harsh lessons here, of the value of certain things, in terms of everyone's value of things is different because it's what it means to you. And it feels like you really understand yourself in a way that is protection for you moving forward. It's going to give you the best experiences moving forward. You're going to know what to invest in. It's easy to make decisions, easy to take action because you're so aligned. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly what decision to make based off your intuition. There's no delay in between the knowing and the action. Things are rapidly advancing forward. However, it feels like there has been some kind of things here in that kind of way that I said, that maybe there is someone in your life that you would trade it all in to just spend 5 minutes with, and that's not possible. Or there is something that you would rather have, or a job that has your heart that you've lost, that it's like even gaining the world, it's like losing something special. Whatever it is, it's like there's heartbreak alongside the celebration of the transformation, alongside the abundance. This feels like things that have already happened, but there's an acceptance that's still here, still working through, still navigating a little bit of an up and down energy. It's going to be worth it. Don't give up. Look after your emotional health. No, you're not mad. Exactly what you know is happening. This keeps coming through. There's no time for self-doubt right now. Things are going to be happening to show you that you don't need to doubt yourself. It's like you've never been wrong a day in your life, and you're about to see that, Empress. Yeah. It's like, no, you deserve this. Don't push away your blessings as a way of self-sabotage, as a way to fuel that chemical addiction to hurt, to heartbreak, you know, as a way to feed off the hurt of the things that have already happened. Try and surrender and let yourself enjoy and have these luxuries, even if it means certain painful feelings being within you while you're having those experiences. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Learn how to navigate everything at once. All things exist. Find balance. The yin and the yang. The yang and the yin. The magician. How you see yourself. Yeah. It's like, it's coming through that there's nothing you don't know. But this is how it's coming through, and I do this myself, where it's like, you know when it's like you watch a reading and it doesn't resonate at all. And you're like, well, that ain't for me. And then it resonates, you're like, yeah, that's for me. And it's like, you know what's for you and what's not already. So really, you didn't need to see the reading because you already know. You already know. And yeah, it brings it up, it brings, it highlights it, it helps to register, process, whatever. However, you know what's for you and what's not. You know what's happening in your favour, you know. And it feels like, yeah. But it feels like there is a new beginning here, but the painful chapter could have been dragging on for a bit too long, to the point where you're like doubting it, where it's like watching how you'd watch a reading for confirmation, needing a validation, because it's like you're your only confirmation right now. King of Swords, there's a reason for that. It's because you needed to learn to trust yourself over all else. Sovereign being type shit. This come up in Sagittarius read. Maybe check that if you feel guided to. That was about an end of a relationship, actually, and that come through in a kind of a personal kind of vibes. I don't know. Again, you'll know if it's for you, or if it's not, you'll be there 1 minute, you'll be gone. 9 of Cups. If you've not been through a breakup recently or currently, then maybe not that for you. But this is popping off here. Empress, Chariot, Magician, Hermit. High Priestess, Hierophant, Chariot, did I say that? Justice, Empress. 21, guys. Some of you that never thought you could have a family are about to have a family. There's like a whirlwind romance kind of energy coming through. Yeah, on the back of the deck here as well. A new relationship or emotional experience. Gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. Yeah, discontentment. Failing to see a magical opportunity. It's like, don't let the pain of the past shift your eyes off the prize. Do you know? It's like, there's so much to be grateful for. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. 222. Focus. Charming, self-confident, passionate, restless, immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. See if we've got a medicine card. Interesting. Wow, this one really wanted to come out. I felt that I was slowed right down and I thought we were going to be here all day. 38, the frog. Cleanse. Yeah. Out with the old, in with the new, guys. You have what it takes. Believe in yourself. Thinking you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence. Keeping you from getting what you want. Walk away from dishonest associations. Realising that what you thought you wanted isn't best. Oh gosh, 222. For your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. This is something, again, this feels like that sorrow that exists. But it's like awakening. Number 12, change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. Higher perspective. Keep it moving. Spiritual warrior type shit. The yin and the yang. Yeah, release. Let go of the past. An ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to take action. See what this frog medicine's saying. Let me have a little butterfly PT. I'm mixing it with the lime today and actually forgot the little dopamine boost of this purpley, all the different colours that it can create. I'm just getting lighter and lighter, a little pinky shade. Had earlier. Heaven, I need to make some different colour ice cubes, like different tones, little tie-dye. Oh. Preventing me getting my sugary coffee today, but so far, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to go and get one after this, but doing good. Yeah, action, antelope. He wants to be read. What is it? A message of higher purpose. Act on behalf of self, family, clan, nation, and finally Mother Earth. Don't wait any longer, do it now. Antelope knows the way, so do you. Take courage and leap. Your sense of timing is perfect. When antelope has bounded into your cards, the time is now. The power is you. And then on the next page, it's frog, and it kind of come through that. And the next page, and on the next page, the next thing to do, you know, the next action to take, cleansing. Take a break, allow yourself to bathe in the waters of frog medicine, a long relaxing bath, disconnecting the phone, yelling stop, or taking in deep cleansing breaths. Rid yourself of distractions and replace the mud with clear energy. Then replenish your parched spirit, body and mind. An ability of frog medicine, people, is to give support and energy where it is needed. A frog medicine person can clean negativity from any environment. Many mediums or clairvoyants who work with cleaning haunted houses carry frog medicine. Many of the world's seers use water on their hands when tapping into other realms of reality due to water's superconductive nature.